As everyone walked into the gate, the coffee vendor and another hunter began to talk about Hunter Sung. The vendor said, "I felt bad, I couldn't give Jin Woo any coffee." The other hunter replied, "Jin Woo, he's always getting injured. I've never once seen him come out unscathed from a gate." The vendor sighed, "But it was only a D-rank gate they're entering, so everyone should be fine." Dark and still, the air hummed with magic. Junhee was already healing Jin Woo. Again, he had gotten injured. Again. She looked at him, her voice soft but full of worry. "Hunting is too dangerous. I don't understand why you refuse to quit." Even as she spoke, her hands glowed with healing light over his wounds. Meanwhile, Mr. Song and the other hunters moved like thunder through the battlefield. Magic beasts fell in seconds, one after another, annihilated without mercy or delay. In mere moments, it was over. The battle cleared like smoke in wind. They gathered together, laughing slightly at how easy it had been to clear this D-rank dungeon. Magic cores, the precious gems dropped by slain beasts, were collected carefully into pouches and pockets. But Jin Woo, as an E-rank hunter, anything stronger than a D-rank beast was beyond him. All he managed to claim, one single E-rank magic core. Just one. Then, a shout rang out, "Hey, there's another entrance here." Curious eyes turned toward a hidden passage deeper inside the dungeon walls. Mr. Song stepped forward, examined it closely, then announced, "This is no ordinary gate. It must be a double dungeon." He explained, with firm voice, that if one half hasn't closed yet, that means there's still danger ahead. Else remains hidden deep within. "And protocol says," he continued slowly, "we must report this discovery to our guild immediately and await orders. We either retreat now, or wait for reinforcements before moving deeper, but there's risk in waiting. If we report it, someone else might be sent in and take all the rewards." A hush fell over them. Some hunters nodded solemnly, they wanted safety. Others clenched their fists, they wanted glory. Voices rose on both sides. A vote was called. One by one they answered, "No, we retreat." And when votes were counted, it was tied, 8-8. Silence crept in like fog across snow, and then all eyes turned to one man, Hunter Sung Jin Woo, the weakest of them all? Yes, but his vote would decide everything. His mind flashed, not just with fear, but with memory. His family at home, bills unpaid, his sister needing medicine, that single E-core worth nothing much alone. Could he really walk away? No, not this time. With quiet resolve he spoke 2 words, "I say go." 40 minutes passed as they pushed deeper into unknown darkness. Still no sign of a boss, no more monsters. Only silence, echoing steps, growing tension. Jin Woo turned quietly to Junhee, who walked beside him now. "I'm sorry." She snapped back sharply. "You voted for this. You know I didn't want us coming down here. We're not ready." He bowed his head again. "I know." She softened just slightly. "If you really mean sorry," she murmured, "then take me out for dinner afterward." A small smile tugged at his lips. Even here, in death's shadow, he dared hope for tomorrow, meals shared between friends, gone safe home alive. At last, they reached it. A gigantic stone gate stood deep within, a towering arch carved from ancient rock glowing faintly blue beneath moss-covered runes. With little resistance, the door groaned open, and brilliant blue flame burst forth, lighting up an enormous hall stretching far beyond sight. They entered slowly, breaths held. Something felt wrong. Too quiet. No ambush, no traps, why no monsters rushing them? Instead, the massive chamber stood filled only with statues. Rows upon rows of silent watchers frozen in stone. Eyes forever facing forward, Jin Woo stared upward, at the largest statue among them. Its presence loomed darkly overhead, ominous, watching. Suddenly, a cry cut through silence. Miss Song," shouted one hunter desperately. "There's writing up here. Come look." Carved onto thick stone tablets above were strange runic inscriptions as old as time itself. Song stepped forward and read aloud each line, with weight gathering heavier upon every word spoken clearly into dread-filled air. "First commandment, worship the Lord. Second, praise the Lord. Third, prove your faith." Junhee whispered to Jin Woo, her voice trembling. The eye of the largest statue, it moved, but he dismissed her quietly. "You must be mistaken." An ominous chill filled the air. Mr. Song read the final line carved in runic stone. "Those who do not follow these commandments will never return alive." Suddenly, the temple doors slammed shut. A gasp echoed through the group. "What do we do now?" one of the female hunters asked, nervous, eyes wide. Another hunter exploded in rage. "We should have never come down here," and he stormed toward the exit. But before he could take another step, one of the smaller statues swung its blade and cut off his head. The hunters screamed, stunned, frozen, breathing nothing but terror. Jinwoo remembered Junhee's warning about the statue's eyes, and when he looked up, he locked gazes with that enormous figure above them all. His danger instinct screamed, and in that split second he shouted, "Get down!" just as twin beams of light fired from the giant statue's eyes. A blinding flash, and Mr. Song's hand was struck, seared beyond movement. Pain twisted his face, but still, he ordered, "Stay flat, all of you." Another hunter tried to dash for safety, but was instantly cut down by a moving statue. No hesitation, no mercy. Then, a quiet understanding passed between Hunter Song. Eyes met, words unspoken. They realized the only way to survive was to obey, starting with the first commandment. With slow, careful motion, they both lowered their heads and whispered into silence. "We must bow," because together they knew, to live, they needed to bow before the statue.